Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. In! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Benfica with the corner, there first. Scholes goes short. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Musiala. Yamal is onto it in a flash.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
There is front Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Sane. Goes in for the header! Torres! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And now they can spring out of defence. Subimendi. First quarter of an hour gone. Well timed, excellent interception. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Beckenbauer. Scholes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Subimendi. Beckenbauer. Played out to the right. Hernandez, and he's managed to get free. Pedri, now there's a fine ball. That's a good ball out wide.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Yamal, driving on and making good progress. Has a go! And he's done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Cordoba have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but Musiala! Owen. Oh, well played. And he thumps it clear. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He's a sharp little ball here. And Torres! And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And it's Silva. Scholes. Musiala! And again the keeper stands strong.
Musiala can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Corner number 2 then. Scholes with the short one. Hit into the middle, he rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Amrabat.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Played out towards the right wing. Ribéry. And that should get the job done. Pedri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rafa Silva. Some real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez clears it away. Costa Curta. Adams. Oh, good spread. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense of the word. Zubimendi. Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cordoba have their second corner now. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Benfica are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. He's had it taken off him. Sané. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. Benfica still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Scholes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And it's Silva. Now it's Torres. Hernandez. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Referee's given a throw. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now he's off and running. Rodri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a sharp pass. Short changes him with that pass. Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. He has found the way through. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Figo. Oh, what a ball he's in here! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Benfica have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Mbappe! And he's being shifted off it. Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong, played out to the left flank. Subimendi. The message is clear, none shall pass.
2 minutos de compensação.
Mbappe! He's found Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And the shots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? That is lovely. Kokchu. Oh, good-looking ball. Romario, one of the heroes of 1994, and he bleeds yellow.
Yeah.
Can he put it away? Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Now Subimendi. Gets his pass away. Pavard gets across to intercept that. Kokchu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
True Bangkok United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance to finish. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played back into the centre. Dembele, and he was quick to react. That's played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. That's headed upfield. Quality ball. Tar cuts out the pass. Romario. True Bangkok United finding their passes. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
True Bangkok United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Sane.
That's good play from him.
Sane. Oh, not quite. Deftly done. Pavard cuts it out. And it's Dembele.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dembele. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's gone back. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pavard. Bellingham. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a nicely measured pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kokchu! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Little pass back. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a mighty effort. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Fase. He won't be happy with that one. Fase is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Mbappe. Kokchu. He's beyond the defence. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played back in. Bellingham. He's in here! Great hit! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Neymar.
And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Benfica leading 1-0 at the break.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, he's hit the bar! And again! Rummenigge is flagged offside. Some resolute defending there. And it's Sané. Kokchu. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Owen did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Not the most accurate pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Dembele clears it away. Rummenigge, and his decent hit! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Sané. True Bangkok United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And they've got rid. And here's Owen. That's a sharp pass. And that has been cut short. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Kukçu, spread out to the left. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Neymar. And it's Dembele. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, that's overhit. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Benfica merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sané. Kukçu. Oh, such a clever touch. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Subimendi. Back into the middle.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pavard makes the interception. Çalhanoğlu, pass somewhat off target. Nice interception, well timed. That has ended up in no man's land. No way through, so back it comes. Rummenigge. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Kukçu, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Well, Frank Lampard will again be very important here, I would think, Peter. He's going to have a multitude of roles to fill, but I suspect he'll be the main creative talent, though.
And no doubt constantly getting on the end of moves he himself instigated. That's his trademark.
Yeah, something he's quickly becoming a master of. Another step in his incredible development, and for me, one of the best finishers of his generation.
2005-06, his first 20-goal season.
Yeah, it was an outstanding feat. He'd go on to repeat many, many a time.
Pavard, Çalhanoğlu, well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pavard, De Jong, and the ball's a good one here. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Adams. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Sané.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now João Neves. De Jong. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Del Piero, a player of legendary status. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckenbauer. De Jong. And Pavard. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Costa Curta. Lampard. Iceland have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Pavard is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cole. He's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Iceland have their second corner now. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. And they've got rid. They get a throw in. Albert Ferrer, and it's Zico. Now Davids, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Lewandowski. João Neves. Zico. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cole. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pavard. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Lampard. Oh, this looks sharp. He's got to be in here. Great chance! Sané.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Davids. Zico. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. Sané. Played in by Sané. Van Dijk clears it away. Del Piero. Lizarazu. Davids. Not the most accurate pass. Adams. Costa Curta. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Lampard concedes a free kick for that. João Neves. Now it's Zico. Davids. Lizarazu. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Del Piero. And he's straight offside. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Cole! Cole! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their fourth corner of the game. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Albert Ferrer with the clearance. De Jong.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Zico is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gently done. Now he's off and running. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Lizarazu. Now Davids. Lampard. And it's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Zico. And it's Lampard. Calhanoglu. De Jong. Now Neymar. Sané. And it's Sané. Calhanoglu. No, that's been intercepted. Pavard. Now João Neves. Passes short and sharp. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Costa Curta. And here's Sané. And it's Calhanoglu. De Jong.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Lewandowski. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Cole. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 22. Neymar. Número 9. Número 18.
And he's heaved it away.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
Scholes.
Número 5.
All perfectly measured that.
Scholes. Número 42. Número 10. Owen. Número 27. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Scholes. Oh, well played, well played.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lizarazu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Maradona. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a shade optimistic. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the shot! Musiala is flagged offside. That's the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Speculative strike. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
A great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
And here's Neymar. He's cut it out. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Zubimendi. Benfica finding their passes. Messi. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's Van Basten. In with a header! And the ball's gone astray. Messi! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Colombia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Bellingham tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Messi.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, no joy this time. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. Colombia have reclaimed it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Bellingham. Time and again they are repelled. Zubimendi. Scholes. Now Costa Curta. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe looking for the run. Oh, they could be caught out here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Costa Curta.
Benfica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's not got that quite right. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, important interception. Now it's Van Basten. Chips it through. Van Basten. Oh, that's ambitious. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Colombia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Messi's cross. Bellingham gets it away. Driving on and making good progress. Looks to clip it forward. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Fiddles it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has not gone well. Oh, there's a probing ball. Subimendi. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in, surely! Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Owen. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Van Basten. Oh, it's come loose. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Benfica still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Roberto Carlos. And now the breakaway. No way through there. Colombia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Owen. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full.
He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that should get the job done. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Looking here to chip it through, and that's not going to reach.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mbappe. Van Basten. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Goalkeeper's ball. Kukçu.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal has it out wide and in space. It's Van Basten! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 21. Número 6. Entran número 99. Número 8. Número 23.
And
Número
reclaimed
3.
it in a
Se va a
trice.
realizar un cambio.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Colombia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Kirkchu. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. No way through. Now it's Pedri. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bellingham. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Kirkchu is there to clear. Rafa Silva. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 10.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. And it's Guardiola. Caught offside that time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Musiala. Oh, shooting chance! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala! Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.